I am back from my Disney vacation, and although I could do a ton of footage and ton of things about the trip, I decided to take a moment, go work out, and then I watched Untold, The Liver King, streaming on Netflix. Do you guys remember The Liver King? If you've been on social media the last 10 years, you've got to remember this guy, especially from TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. This was a guy that sat there and he talked about how you have to go back to the primitive days. You have to find those primitive instincts, and the way to do that is to connect with nature and to eat things that we ate back in the day. We're talking liver, testicles, animal testicles, okay? Come on. And we're talking about just eating raw meat, raw eggs, and living off the land. Some of that doesn't seem too bad, minus the cow testicles and stuff like that. But if you look at it and you break it down on a scientific level, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that makes sense. We should rely on the land. We should connect with nature, and we should use the meats around us that aren't, riddled with toxins and chemicals. But you don't look like this from what he was doing, and that's what he was trying to sell. So much that he got power bars, and he even got his own, vitamins, and he was making millions off of a lie. Because when people started to look closely at his form and the definition and his age, they realized this is not natural. You have to be taking something. And when he was pressed over and over and over again, he flat out said, no, I've never taken anything in my life. Until the truth came out, until text messages were released, and until blood work was released and showed, no, he's been taking a lot. And that's how you look like that. Sure, what he was saying worked. What he was saying wasn't exactly a negative message, and it probably had a lot of benefits mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. But it was all based on a lie. And then when he got confronted, he lied again and said, no, it's fake. Until he finally tried to spin it with an apology. And that apology was, well, yeah, forget what I said because I mean this. It doesn't work that way. So many people unfollowed him. So many people stopped buying his products. And then when we sit down for the interview, my whole perception of him was, you've kind of been a scam since day one. He dives into some of the things he did as a kid, his attitude towards that, the scam, and even now, he doesn't really feel sorry about anything because he's already made the money off of it. And he can still live his life. And he basically blows it off. Guys, you got to check this out. Let me know if I'm wrong or not, but I ain't buying